Yeah, man, and a real chat we'll deal with.
Thank you.
Um,
And I'm so happy that it's today because it's December 1st. I love the fact that it's Billy Paul's birthday, Lisa Fisher's birthday, Lou Rawls' birthday, some incredible singers,
Yes.
but it's actually World AIDS Day. And I want everybody to know that you can take precautions. It doesn't have to happen to you, and it's happening to too many of us.
and of course, you have been doing this for many, many years in bringing.
I can't believe it, man. I cannot believe it. 30 years,
30
which is
years.
hard because I'm a medical miracle. I'm only 35 myself. So there.
For the folks who don't know, and you should all know by now that Sheryl is the daughter of one of our greatest fashion designer out of Jamaica, Ivy Ralph, who
Ralph.
responsible for, you remember back in the 70s, the biggest thing in Jamaica was bush jacket and Carib and all them kind of thing. And
That's
her
right.
mom was responsible for that. Michael Manley put that on the world map. You will find nobody in Jamaica them time they're not wearing a Carib or a bush jacket.
That's right. You know, it's so interesting that you bring that up because I was looking through some pages of history of Jamaica, and then I was seeing leader after leader who would come to the island, and they would all come to my mother's atelier, the House of Ivy, and all of these great men, some of them very interesting men, would all be fitted for their Kariba jackets and suits and the Nehru jackets. I mean, I when I think back of all of those famous, powerful men that came through the atelier, it was amazing, including Fidel himself.
Yes.
It was quite a time. Quite a time.
Rest in peace, Miss Ivy, and thanks for your great
Yes.
contribution. And we're
Order
happy.
of Distinction.
That's what I was going to say.
Ivy Ralph Order of Distinction. I say it stands for Original Diva.
So now we know where your diva come from. It comes from mommy.
That's exactly right, man. Exactly right. And this year we're going to be presenting the Ivy Ralph Award of Distinction to a wonderful woman who has been out front for raising health awareness and was a favorite of my mother, Miss Patti LaBelle, as we celebrate the 30th annual Divas Simply Singing.
Just want to folks to know, because I did make a little mistake this week when I said that Sheryl was born in the Rock. She was not. She was actually born in Waterbury, Connecticut. But you grow up in Jamaica between Mandeville and Long Island and things. So, and I tell people all the while, you don't have to born in Jamaica, you know. Born in America, your roots still in Jamaica.
That's right. You do not have to be born in Jamaica to be a passport carrying Jamaican. So
Exactly.
there. Right. And for me, it's all about waving that flag. You know, people look at the flag of Jamaica and so many people see that Scottish flag because it's basically the flag of Scotland, but with our colors. But our colors that we have on it have such great meaning. You know, when you see that oblong cross there in the middle with the yellow representing the great sunshine of Jamaica, when you look at the green top and bottom, you know it's the lush lands of Jamaica, land of wood and water. And then when you look at the black coming up and holding it all together from the sides, it is the people. And I love the fact that we are a nation like that, a nation of such beauty, of such grace, and such incredible black people. Yes, we little but we Talawa.
Alawa.
Yes.
You know what I love with you, Sheryl, also with Harry Belafonte? The fact that you guys are always, I mean, we have a lot of people out there, when you look, they have Jamaica connection, but they don't talk about it. But you, Harry Belafonte, two people that I always admire, because every time when you open your mouth, representing Jamaica, even though people might say, but I'm never born there. But as you say, you don't have to born there if you carry the passport and fly the color very high.
That's exactly right. And you know what? I traveled the world before Corona, and I have to tell you, there is a peace and something wonderfully inspirational about being on the rock that is Jamaica. The music is wonderful. The people are wonderful. The food is wonderful. The weather is wonderful. And even if you're in a bit of trouble, you could pass a mango tree and somebody might not shoot you if you took one. You know, things like that. It doesn't happen a lot. You know, people talk about the States and everything, but people get shot and killed here for much less things just because they happen to be black and living in a world, in a place. But you can be black and proud and live in Jamaica and rise to such great heights.
There's a singer in Jamaica. He was born in Trinidad. He lives in Jamaica named Lord Laro, and he had a song called Foreign Press. When they crucify everything that's happening in Jamaica, like the fire them say riot. I'm saying, what's the problem? It happened every day in New York City. So
that's right.
Yes, you are. Sheryl, you didn't start out to be an actress. We're going to get onto all your foundation, your books, your TV show. But I just want folks to know a little bit about it. You went to school to be a doctor.
Yes. Come on now. You know my mother wasn't raising me to be in a part of any foolishness. My mother said, be a doctor, be a lawyer, and if you can't do that, then marry one.
Sound like a real Jamaican woman.
Thank you very much. Well, unfortunately, fortunately for me, I did none of those things. But life has been good to me. And my mother was so happy when she realized that I could actually make money being a performer, a speaker, an actor. And when we redid her house, she was like, all right, then I get it now. I understand.
You are one of the youngest person to graduate from where you went, Rutgers College?
Rutgers College, the part of Rutgers University. And when they opened the doors to women, because it was a historically male university, I was one of the first women to set foot in that door. And I graduated at 19. And years later, they sent me this plaque and inducted me into the Alumni Hall of Distinction. And they said, we just wanted to let you know that you are the first and the youngest woman to graduate from Rutgers University. So I was very proud of that because I always wanted to go there because of Paul Robeson. Paul Robeson was an incredible black man around the 1900s. Imagine this. He goes to this all-white university. He graduates top of his class. He is the top of the football team. He is the number one orator, and he goes on to stun the world with his version of Othello. I said, whatever university educated that man, that's where I wanted to go. And I was so disappointed because it was only for men. But as fate would have it, they opened their doors just in time for me to walk right through.
Wow. Trailblazer from the beginning.
Well, I try. You know, we Jamaican. We love to be stush and up front and raise our hand and answer the question correctly, proudly, because we're smart.
And we little with talawa.
That's right.
So you went to school to be a doctor, as mommy wanted, but somewhere along the line, the acting bug hit you. And we're glad it hit you because you are fantastic. How did it hit you?
Actually, it happened the year before. I was in the Miss Black Teenage America pageant for New York. I was first runner-up, but everybody believes that I won, and so I accept it. And I got a scholarship, a full scholarship, and my father was so happy that I got a full scholarship my first year of college. I started with pre-med, and I remember taking organic chemistry, and I just couldn't take it. So then I immediately went to constitutional law, and I hated it even more. And I was crying and I was upset and I was walking around on the campus. I had to call my mother and father to tell them I wasn't going to be a doctor. I wasn't going to be a lawyer. And I looked up in the midst of my tears and there was a sign and it said auditions today. I was standing in front of a theater on campus. I walked in, I got cast as a freshman in the senior production. That was it. I was in the newspapers. I was winning the American College Theater Festival. I paid for my second year of college with a full scholarship. My dad was thrilled. He was like, act all you want. Go on, sing all you want. Yes, I will be right up front watching you. And the third year he had to pay for it, but he wasn't bothered by that.
that is Stanley was very, very, very happy.
Yes, Dr. Ralph was very happy.
You have done so much in terms of theater, Broadway, television, movies. I mean, Sheryl, we're so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, there was one musical, though, that was actually my Broadway debut, and it was called Reggae. And Reggae was supposed to be the follow-up to Hair. And I remember getting the call. I had just been unceremoniously dropped from another musical. They just left the black kids on the side of the road and told us we didn't fit into the musical anymore. And in the midst of my tears, and I was crying and crying, me and the crying, and my friend Jeffrey Anderson Gunter, calls me up. He said, Sheryl, how are you doing, dear? And I said, I just got left in Delaware, and they just left us. He said, stop the crying, get on the bus, the train, the plane, the first thing smoking to New York, because I'm here at this theater, the Biltmore Theater. They're going to fire the leading lady, and I'm telling you, Sheryl, if you get here, they're going to hire you.
Wow.
Well, that was like music to my ears. I got on the train, and I came straight to New York, to the Biltmore Theater, with my suitcase in hand. And Jeffrey was there, and the whole cast was milling around. They did fire the leading lady. She was a beauty queen from Jamaica, and she was beautiful, but she couldn't act, and she couldn't sing. It's a musical. You have to act and you have to sing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So they fired her, and Michael Butler was the big-time producer. Anyway, I walk in, Jeffrey takes me by my hand, and he introduces me to Michael Butler, and he brings me inside. I meet Michael Kamen, who at the time was a wonderful writer-arranger. They give me this song. You say you're all alone, with visions all your own. The things you feel, nobody feels the same. Anyway, the future goes on, and Shirley Bassey records it, and it becomes a big hit. But the show opens, I get cast, the show opens, and I'm on Broadway 7 days later with a script in my hand.
Wow.
Opening for Reggae. And so that was literally my showbiz debut, but it was a flop. Imagine, rude boys, dreadlock, Rastamen, dancing with the Star of David, smoke filling the stage, bare-chested. Does it sound like a hit or a flop?
It should be a hit to me.
See, that's what I said. But this was what? 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Those white-haired ladies in the theater, they were not ready for that, and they didn't get it. They didn't understand the Star of Judah, the powerful Lion of Rasta. They didn't get it. Flop. So, but I bet you if they bought it back now, it might be like you and I see it.
What? Big, massive, and huge.
Thank you.
Yeah. Some things just come way before its time, and that's one of the things.
Way before its time. I mean, we had Russ Carby, you name it. They were all a part of the Tommy Pinnock. I mean, they were all a part of the cast. Calvin Lockhart, just a beautiful cast of talented West Indians on Broadway.
Well, somebody should bring it back. I think it would work now. So that was the first Broadway. What followed that?
Oh my God. After that was, let's just go straight to Dreamgirls. Dreamgirls, December 20th, 1981. And that was it. My life was forever changed. Forever changed. I really thought it was going to be changed by the movie that I did, Piece of the Action, with Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier, directed by Mr. Poitier, who gave me some of the best lessons of my whole career. In fact, I write about it in my book, Redefining Diva 2.0, available on Audible now. And I have been told it makes a great gift. So wherever you are, please go to Audible and download my book, Redefining Diva 2.0. If you're a wannabe actor, performer, oh, you're going to learn a lot reading this book. If you're a young woman and you're trying to navigate life, oh, you're going to learn a lot from this book. So, yeah, I learned some great lessons that I've been able to share. But it was Dreamgirls that changed my life. Well, Moesha changed my life too. Yeah, that was very interesting too. But
what came first, Dreamgirl or Moesha? What came
Dreamgirls.
first? Dreamgirls.
Dreamgirls. Moesha came 10 years later.
Okay. So Dream. How long did Dreamgirl run on Broadway?
You know what? I don't even remember, but I know I was with it for 1,247 performances, which is something like 2 years, which is a very long time. But I loved it. I enjoyed it. I had a wonderful time. I got to stand on stage with and work with some of the greatest talents of a generation, including Loretta Devine, Jennifer Holliday, Ben Harney, Obaba Batunde, Clea Von Derricks. I mean, it was just an amazing time. And most of them are still very much around and working to this day.
You did also a movie down in Jamaica with, was it Denzel Washington?
Oh, my God. And it's December. So one thing always happens every December. First of all, it's December. It's my birthday. I love it. So I celebrate all month long. So December is the month of the Mighty Quinn. I do not know why The Mighty Quinn is a Christmas movie, but people love The Mighty Quinn.
Mm-hmm. Come on, you won't see nothing. By the way, Sheryl was born December the 30th. So
right.
Remember,
Capricorn.
Yeah, just like my daughter.
All right, good people.
You miss out on the best one, which is Saji, which is me, but you're close to it anyway.
When in January?
My daughter is the 14th of January. I'm the 13th of December. So I'm a
Saji. Okay, there you go. There you go. My daughter's a Capricorn too. She's the 23rd.
Okay, good people.
Yeah.
Beautiful people. Tell me a little bit more about the book, Sheryl, because we know you did that fantastic book there.
Redefining Diva.
Yeah.
So I wrote the book about 7 years ago. It did so well. They had 4 printings of the book, so it did well. And then during Corona, I was starting to read from it, and people said, you have to do an Audible. So I said, if I do an Audible, I've got to update the book. It can't just be the same. As my granny used to say, you can't come a dumpling and leave a Johnny cake, because that's just the same thing, just cooked differently, right? So I decided to update the book, add some more information, fix things to make me feel more comfortable with it. And that's exactly what I did. So people can go to Audible and just download the book. Wherever you get your audio books, you can go and download the book.
And you can also give it as a gift for the holiday season.
I have been told it makes a very wonderful holiday gifts, just like my bandoodles here. You see my headbands? Right. I have so many of them, and they are all available on my site, shopwithsheryllee.com. Shopwithsheryllee.com. You can get the most incredible masks, because I'm telling people, mask up, wear your blasted mask, man. And if you happen to be suffering in some cold weather, we even have the nice, warm, fuzzy, soft masks all on the site. But please, wash your hands, and wear your mask. This COVID, this Corona, it does not discriminate. It doesn't care where you are. It's coming for you if you don't protect yourself, and protect yourself the way you would protect others. So wear your blasted mask. And you don't get any points for wearing it here. No points for wearing it there. It goes here.
And none below the nose either. No points below the nose.
Thank you. Cover your nose hole.
Can I ask my PR lady to put in the chat room Sheryl's for her shopping? What is it? Sheryl Lee.
It's shopwithsheryllee.com, and that's Sheryl with an S. shopwithsheryl.com. And I have to thank, it's so amazing that, island people love each other. Caribbean people, they love each other. When they see you, they're going to support you. And when I see my Instagram, which is the Sheryl Lee Ralph on Instagram, the Sheryl Lee Ralph, the number of Jamaicans, West Indian people that just big you up, and it just makes you feel, well, it makes me feel so good. And I appreciate it so much.
Just asking KK there to put that so the folks can see it. Shopwithsheryl.com. We have Ralph in it or the Sheryl Lee?
Shopwithsheryl.com.
Okay, so KK, can we put that in the chat room? Shopwithsheryl.com. And what are some of the other stuff you have on the site?
Well, because we all love movies, December 13th, I've got a Christmas movie coming out on the Hallmark Channel with Tamara Mowry Housley. So you'll be able to watch me in that. And also, for everybody that is streaming now, you are going to be able to watch my concert telethon. Finally, everybody's been saying, but we need to see the divas. We need to see all of them. You are going to be able to watch the show Saturday, December 5th, 7 o'clock Pacific time, which is 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And the kind of talent that we have, go to divassimplysinging.com. divassimplysinging.com. You get to see Stephanie Mills, Leslie Odom, Brian Stokes Mitchell, Jody Watley, Anthony Hamilton, MJ Rodriguez, Kaylin Allen. I mean, the number of talented people who have redone their songs to make it special for this night of raising health awareness. I'm so proud and so happy. So I encourage everybody to stream at divassimplysinging.com. And all week, starting today, we have health awareness panels. We want people to get the information to live a healthy, strong life, because too many of us, we don't care about our health until it's gone. Mm-hmm. And we can see in this time of Corona, we have underlying conditions. We've got diabetes, we've got high blood pressure, we've got heart disease, we've got asthma. We have so many things that we need to take care of to extend our life. We should not be dying at the numbers that we are. We should not be dying quickly of all of these diseases. We need to take health care seriously.
Talking here to Sheryl Lee Ralph, you started this 30 years ago. Why did you start it?
Oh my God. I tell you, when I was on Dreamgirls on Broadway, it was a terrible time. You could be dancing with people one day and they'd be fighting for their life the next. They were sick today and dead tomorrow. They got sick and some of them developed those strange purple marks on their face, the Kaposi's, and people were hateful towards people who were suffering from AIDS. And the little church girl in me said, we can do better than this. It's judge not lest ye be judged. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Don't do unto them before they do unto you. So I just said in myself that we can do better. Plus, there were good people, there were kind people, and there were people who deserved to be remembered. And that's why I started DIVA, Divinely Inspired, Victoriously AIDS Aware, the DIVA Foundation.
And you have been doing this for 30 years.
30 years, which I tell you is incredible since I'm only 35. So at 5 years old, I was brilliant. What I was able to do, the way I used the phone to call up all of those grown women to get them to join me on stage, I was amazing. Thank you. Yes, I was.
You are so wonderful.
Thank you. So please tell your people, please go to divassimplysinging.com all of this week and listen to the panels starting today, divassimplysinging.com. And on Saturday night, it's a big, wonderful costume. I will be changing my clothes. And every time I change my clothes, I'm going to change my hair too. Every time I change my hair, I'm going to change my shoes too. So we're going to give you fashion, baby, too. Fashion and awareness. Yes. And if you want a crown like mine, just go to shopwithsheryl.com. But by all means, follow me on Instagram. Follow me, the Sheryl Lee Ralph. The Sheryl with an S, Sheryl Lee Ralph.
I get the feeling that you are so wonderful, proud of this organization and what the people who have joined you to help to make it such a success over the last 30 years.
Yes.
You know,
it's been amazing because you don't do things like this. You know, nonprofits, NGOs, you know, we really, really run by the grace and the love of volunteers. Mm-hmm. And if it was not for volunteers coming to help me, I wouldn't be here 30 years later, not doing this kind of work, raising this kind of numbers. Hey, listen, if people are watching today, we're raising awareness. I'm on the reel today. So.
Oh, yeah. I heard you did. Well, you did that yesterday.
Yes.
Okay. How was that?
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. You know, they wanted to know all about my new lipstick line, and they wanted to know about divas. They wanted to know about the book. They wanted to know about everything I was doing, and we got it all in. So it was great.
So how come you don't tell us about the lipstick line? By the way, the lipstick look nice, boy. The lips,
well, thank you. I love red lips. In fact, that's the name of the line. It's called Red Lips by Sheryl Lee Ralph. Everybody always talks about my red lips because that's my color. I love red. So I created red lips, and they last long on the lip. But if you're going to nyam the curry goat, it ain't gonna last long. No. If you're going to eat the Johnny cake, it ain't gonna last long because it just messes up the composition of what makes lipstick. It's gonna come off. So I tell everybody, long-lasting lipstick, you can get it on my site, shopwithsheryl.com. And for everybody that's listening today, if you put in the code Red Lips as you check out, I will make sure that you get both for the price of one.
All right. You hear that, guys?
Yes.
Make sure now. So all them need to do then, Sheryl, is walk with the lipstick because you know them goat, them are going to eat like a curry goat and them are going to eat like a jerk chicken. So when it mess up, they must go bathroom, go. Touch up?
Put it back on again. But when they put it back on again, they have to what? Put their mask back on again. Thank you. Important. Wear the mask.
You know, it just blew my mind to see how people have bring politics into this mask thing. Mask save your life. Whether you're Republican, Democrat, PNP, JLP, mask save life. And people are saying, oh, me not wear no mask because it's a liberal thing and is that. What stupid ass people are these? Can I say
know
that?
What? It's so interesting. Today is World AIDS Day. When we were trying to tell people condoms actually stop the disease, it's a proven barrier to the disease. The same damn argument. I don't want to wear it. If I carry condoms, they're going to think I'm a whore. The man said, don't feel good. I don't like it. And I'm like, what? HIV, AIDS feels better. They don't want to wear the mask. What? Being intubated feels better. And trust me, man, they're just finding out that this corona, it ain't a one-time thing. It's not like the flu that you can get it and then you're healed. No, people are living with inflammation. I spoke to a friend of mine today. She said she had inflammation and she had it early in March. She's having moments where her face just swells up. She's having moments when her joints are just hurting. She's having moments where she cannot smell. Wow. I had another friend on Sunday. He called me. He said, Sheryl, I don't know, but this COVID thing, don't let it get you. Because it got me, and he was trying to drive himself to the hospital, and he passed out twice. Wow. It was just by the grace of God he made it to the hospital. And then he's talking about, I know I'll be checked out tomorrow. He's still there. This COVID thing is real. If you want to catch it, catch it. Go ahead, but you better damn well not give it to somebody else. Because that's the part right there. Don't be selfish and think it's just you. What about me? What about I need? What about what's best for me? It ain't just about you. It's more than you.
That's really the sad
Don't
part
get me
about it.
started.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way because if they're stupid enough and want to go out and get it, go ahead and get it. But the sad thing, you're gonna pass it on to somebody else.
That part. And if we learned anything from 1918, oh my God, about 1918, I think, wasn't that about the same time we had smallpox in Jamaica? My God, it was so weird because, there was that big empty lot and you would drive around coming across from the Canadian embassy.
West King's House Road.
You come around West King's House Road.
To go for to Waterloo, yes. Roundabout. I remember it.
Right there, when I saw that they built that big pharmacy on top of the smallpox cemetery, I was like, wow.
Crazy.
That's crazy. There's certain things that you just should just not go back to. But anyway, if we learned anything from 1918 when they had that big Spanish flu, mask worked then. But for those who chose not to wear the masks, the disease literally burned out millions of people. And I think that that's the same thing that's going to happen now. It will just burn out people. And that's so sad. So sad. But anyway, let us not be burned out. Please, I want everybody to go to shopwithsheryllee.com, shopwithsheryllee.com. I need you to download my book on Audible, Redefining Diva 2.0, Redefining Diva 2.0, and all week long, please visit divassimplysinging.com. That's divassimplysinging.com. And if you forget that, just go to my Instagram, the Sheryl Lee Ralph.
Can I see? Can you hold about those? I don't want to call it a headband. I used to call it,
The band, they always,
bandana.
my friend Jeffrey keeps saying, my bandoodles.
Yeah,
I'm
bandoodles.
like,
That's what they used to call it when we were kids. Bandoodles.
thank you. But listen,
What's the new name
I
now?
call them my headbands.
Headband, all right. Make we see the pretty headband them now. Lord, them pretty. How them are glistening so, Sheryl?
Say what?
How them glistening so? Them pretty, man.
Because they're pretty. It's the stones and the crystals. You know what? What was it? James Baldwin, or I'm sure somebody else Jamaican said, your crown has been paid for, so you might as well just wear it. Just go on and wear it.
I like that.
There you go.
Talking to Miss Sheryl here, and remember to visit her site, Shop with Sheryl Lee, and you can get all those fancy things. You get lipstick, you get mask, you get hair, what do you call it, bandulo?
You can get your headbands, and people always ask me about my glasses. You can order a pair of the glasses for yourself as well. Yes, and you can put your own lenses in. But yes, you can get it's all about the red, all about the power of the red.
Red glasses, red lipstick, red dress. Woo! I'm telling you.
First of all, I'm a woman of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and we love our crimson and cream. But it's also World AIDS Day, where we celebrate the color red. But then in general, if I was a China woman, like if my name was truly Sheryl Lee, as in China woman, black Chinese, yes, I would be celebrating the color red because it means you're powerful. Yes.
So it went on from the Lee to the Ralph, so no one stop at the China part, right?
No. Yeah.
If I remember, you have a film festival that you used to do in Jamaica, right?
We used to do the film festival, and we will be bringing it back. So you will probably see the Jamaican Film and Music Festival once again in 2021. Okay. So we are in the midst. We're working with the TNEC International Film Festival, and we will be bringing it back. So we're very excited and very happy. But we'll soon come with more information about that.
All right.
But man, I love you. I want to talk to you some more. But I got another Zoom that I've got to zoom off to. So thank you. Howdy doody, thank you kindly.
Thank you. As Miss Ludan said, walk good. I make good luck to follow you.
Oh, that's my son's new project that they're working on called Walk Good.
Yes.
And it's so great because every Sunday they invite people to walk to the park and they go through healing, expressing themselves through the word and yoga. And they call it Walk Good LA. I love it. They're soon going to have Walk Good JA. They're coming, man. They're coming.
All right, so Sheryl, leave us. We're going to jam you a lot of you folks don't know that Sheryl had a big disco song back in the days, you know. So we're going to take you out. Have yourself a blessed day, my diva, and continue to be that sweet diva that you are.
Thank you, thank you.
Have a blessed day.
Take care and have a great holiday. Christmas, Kwanzaa, Kaji Kuja Lia, Hanukkah, whatever it is. Rasta Christmas, all of that stuff. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you, Sheryl. Have a blessed day.
Bye-bye.
Oh, what a bubbly lady. Oh, my Lord. I talk to these people and I'm just cracking up. She is so funny. Remember, it's, what's it now? Shop. Where am I? Oh, let me get back to this. Shop with Sheryl.com. You like the glasses on it? All right, I'm going to get you one for Christmas. Yes, Bandu. That I call it, fellas. What a sweet lady. Listen. I noticed you were talking about the email address. When I'm doing these things, if you're going to send questions before, send them, I print them out. But it's hard to be doing an interview and trying to bring up email address and all them kind of thing at the same time. Thank you, fellas, again, for booking my artists. We have 3 people that do the booking for me. Hey, I don't think we are joking. Big things are going on right here, so, you know. We have a booking agent and everything there, you know. Yeah, man. So we have Sheryl Feathers booking, and Glenn booking, and Gary booking. All right, let's do this jam from Sheryl Lee Ralph while we enjoy a little slideshow. Come in, Miss Ralph. Ah, yeah.
But
Yeah, man. Sheryl in the evening. The real me comes alive. So this is one of our short thing now. This wasn't a Friday. When we do the Friday thing, it's the extended thing. We're just talking to Sheryl to get some information about the upcoming events. The big diva in concert. We're going to show after the slideshow. I'll be showing you the flyers for those. Thanks to Feathers for the pictures. In the meantime, between time on this Friday, my special guest, Real Talk, will be Mallory Williams. Don't miss it now. Yeah.
What she do when she do?
All my boom ladies on TMC.
How she do? What she do?
Tammy. It says she boom.
This little girl don't wear no curl. Little girl is a one in the world. This little girl don't wear no curl. Little girl is a one in the world. You say a boom, she boom, la 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 la. What a girl can cool and deadly. A boom boom, she boom, la 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 la. Just love how she water pump. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. Just love how she whiny. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. Me just love how she rockin' dolly. See her at the dance, down a red town. Everyone just a gather around. She wheel and turn, you woulda tumble down. Mercy me, them have to give her the crown. Them give her the crown Sunday night a red town. Give her the crown, then them turn off the sound. Turn off the sound, fish she settle down. Couldn't settle down, she go fi mash up the town. Me say a boom, she boom, la 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 la. Me just love how she cool and deadly. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. Me just love how she water pumpy. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. A little girl just a whiny. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. She just a rockin' dolly. Bend down low, make me tell you what me know. Tell you what me know if you bend down low. If you wanna know why she drop it so. Classic in town, good vibe just a flow. And she don't care just what she do. When she do, what she do. How she do, what she do. She says she name, Boochie do. And a boom, she boom, la 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 la. What a girl can cool and deadly. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. A little girl wait dance and kill me. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. Me just love when she water pumping. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. Just a rock, she just a rock, she just a rockin' valley. Boom, she boom, la 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 la. Boom, she boom, la 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 la. Boom, she boom, la 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 la. Boom, she boom, la 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 la. This little girl don't wear no curl. Little girl is a one in the world. This little girl don't wear no curl. Any man woulda give her the world. Bend down low, make me tell you what me know. Tell you what me know if you bend down low. If you want to know, make she drop it so. Classic in town, good vibe just a flow. And she don't care just what she do. When she do, what she do. Why she do, who she do. She says she name, Boochie Lou. Me say a boom, she boom, la 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 la. What a girl can cool and deadly. A boom boom, she boom, la 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 la. The little girl does a whiny. A boom boom boom, she boom, la 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 la. The little girl wait dance and kill me. A boom boom boom, she boom, la 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 la. The little girl does a rockin' dolly. Me say a boom boom boom, she boom, la 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 la. The little girl does a cool and deadly.
Papa loves mambo, Mama loves mambo. Look at them sway with it, feeling okay with it, shouting olay with it, wow. Papa loves mambo, roots reggae mambo. Whoa. Papa does great with it, sweet like a gate with it, he loses weight with it. Now he goes to, she goes fro, he goes fast, Papa's looking for mama, but mama's nowhere in sight. Papa loves mambo, mama loves mambo. Having a fling again, younger than spring again, feeling a zing again, wow. Papa loves mambo, roots reggae mambo, whoa. Don't play the rumba and don't play the samba, let's do reggae mambo tonight. She said she liked it. She liked it. Look the way she do. Papa loves mambo, mama loves mambo. Look at them sway with it, feeling okay with it, shouting olay with it, wow. Papa loves mambo, roots reggae mambo, whoa. Papa does great with it, swings like a gate with it, he loses weight with it. Now he goes to, she goes fro, he goes fast, she goes slow, he goes left, she goes right. Papa's looking for mama, but mama's nowhere in sight. Papa loves mambo, mama loves mambo. Look at them sway with it, feeling okay with it, shouting olay with it, wow. Papa loves mambo, roots reggae mambo, whoa. Papa does great with it, swings like a gate with it, he loses weight with it. Now Papa loves mambo, mama loves mambo, whoa. Having a fling again, younger than spring again, feeling a zing again, wow. Papa loves mambo, roots reggae mambo, whoa. Don't play the rumba and don't play the samba. Baile reggae cha cha cha, aquí en Jamaica sí se baile reggae cha cha cha. En el Caribe todo baile reggae cha cha cha. No pueden vivir sin el reggae cha cha cha. Baile reggae cha cha cha. O cuando pasa Cuba, baile reggae cha cha cha. Se dice en Aruba, baile reggae cha cha cha. No pueden vivir sin el reggae cha cha cha. Una, dos, muévete y en el ritmo hace 3, 4, hace más. Y si no bailas canta mi paso latido. Y si no cantas pinta reggae cha cha cha. Baile reggae cha cha cha. Aquí en las islas sí se baile reggae cha cha cha. Y en Canadá todo baile reggae cha cha cha. No pueden vivir sin el reggae cha cha cha. Everybody reggae cha cha cha. Everybody reggae cha cha cha. Right down here in Jamaica we can do what I did say, yeah. Everybody reggae cha cha cha. Skibble dibble dibble way. So double skibble bubble way. Double 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 say. Everybody reggae cha cha cha. Hey hey hey. When I take a little walk in the Cuba ways, I'm with you to say. Take a little walk down in Aruba, you hear my tear. When I take a little trunk through the good old South America, and when I take a little trunk back down here in Jamaica, all of them are reggae cha cha cha. Hey hey. All of them are reggae cha cha cha. Hey 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 hey. Skibble dibble dibble yo. Skibble dibble yo me you boom za boom way. Skibble dibble za boom za boom. Baile reggae cha cha cha. Aquí en Jamaica sí se baile reggae sha sha. Lana Jamaica, dancey reggae, sha sha sha. Todo Caribe, dancey reggae, sha sha sha. Et let's not even see more reggae. Sha sha sha. Dancey reggae, sha sha sha. Cuando fuera Cuba, dancey reggae, sha sha sha. En Aruba, let's teach him dancey reggae, sha sha sha. Et let's not even see more reggae. Sha sha sha. Un, dos. Já sospecho quando senti o ritmo 3, 4. Uma vez mais, se não sabe dançar, cante me faça o lacido. Se não sabe cantar, grite reggae. Sha sha sha. Dance reggae, sha sha sha. Nasci las and let's dance some reggae, sha sha sha. La la Bahia, and let's dance some reggae, sha sha sha. And let's not be the same reggae. Sha sha sha.
And in case you didn't hear the difference there, this one is Portuguese. The one before was Espanol. Mallory Williams, yes, image from the great Luther Williams. Mallory will be with me on Friday for Real Chat. And Patrick, you can get a copy of this for $19.99 plus shipping and handling. And wait, for $19.99 you'll also get the link to TMC. But wait, for $19.99 shipping and handling, Gary can drop it off by your house. Sha sha sha.
Lana Jamaica, dancey reggae, sha sha sha. Todo Caribe, dancey reggae, sha sha sha. Et let's not even see more reggae. Sha sha sha. Dancey reggae, sha sha sha. Cuando fuera Cuba, dancey reggae, sha sha sha. En Aruba, let's teach them dancey reggae, sha sha sha. Et let's not even see more reggae. Sha sha sha. Un, dos, me já sospecho quando senti o ritmo 3, 4. Uma vez mais, se não sabe dançar, cante me faça um lacido. Se não sabe cantar, grite reggae. Sha sha sha. Dance reggae, sha sha sha. Nasci lá, let's dance some reggae, sha sha sha. Lá na Bahia, let's dance some reggae, sha sha sha. And let's not even see
Mr. Mallory Williams, he will be with me for Real Talk this Friday. Make sure you check it out now. And talking about that, we also want to let you know that Beam JA presenting their Starlight 2020 virtual dance show, premiering Sunday, December the 20th on the Beam Jamaica's YouTube channel. Make sure you check this out, you know, so them little youth there, them talented, bad. So check it out, Starlight 2020, a virtual dance show, premiering Sunday, December the 20th on Beam Jamaica's YouTube channel. And for the entire week, oh, by the way, we're going to have a rebroadcast of this interview for all the folks who missed it and came in late. At 1 o'clock on Thursday, we'll have a rebroadcast of this interview. And so for the entire week from the 1st to the 6th, it's the Divas Health Awareness Week live stream. Go to divassimplesinging.com to connect, donate, and watch. That divassimplesinging.com to connect, donate, and watch. That's starting today until the 6th. And then remember now the big concert, the 30th annual Divas Simple Singing Concert Telethon will be on the 5th. And again, live stream at divassimple.singing.com. Make sure you check it out and support this worthy worthy cause. And talking about a lot of worthy things coming up this Friday, the Williams family having their Mama's Foundation Streamathon and happening right here on TMC. Streamathon, Mama's Scholarship Program fundraising event, live on the musicconnection.com. Starts off at 9 o'clock in the morning with yours truly. And then at 9 to 3, 3 to 5, Pablo. And 5 to 8, Geary. And John Williams, the musical doctor, Chopper John. He's on from 8 to midnight. We know there's a little typo error right there, but don't worry about that. All right, let me do a credit card. Bank of Jamaica credit card you talk about, Patrick. Well, let me see. If it's Bank of Jamaica credit card on 1999 American, that's about 20,000. Yeah. All right, let me do a roll call here. So thanks to the folks who hang with us. We have